Tony Seach here on a practice cliff outside of Moab, Utah. What a beautiful day. And we're going to do a little practicing on this little practice hill here. But unfortunately, we had a weak spot in the rope. We had to isolate that with an alpine butterfly, and it's about halfway down. So we're just going to have to practice passing the knot. Let's go. Everything's locked. Using the 8mm VT Blue Water Prusik, VT Prusik, with my critter repel device. As we're going down, we can talk about the main thing about this is seeing your knot in advance, and then the distance of all your components. And if you have those right, it can be pretty simple. I've seen some pretty complicated ways. Stepping into this, double Prusiks that. Well, this VT really helps. Well, so there's our knot. Okay, so I'm gonna be feeling for that. When that knot gets about, when I can touch it with an extended brake hand, I want to stop. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Now, eventually we're gonna put all of our weight, and this VT is gonna hold us. So let's just start doing that. Getting that weight on there, inching it down. We want that knot to be close to the critter, but not too close. Okay. In case when we do put the full weight on the VT, and we drop a little bit, it's a little bit of stretch, then we don't want that knot so close that that little stretch sucks it up into the device, because that would suck. So I don't know, I'm thinking that's about good. Okay, now make sure all of your weight is on that VT now, and I'm going to let go with the brake hand. Don't hold up here. Okay, the other thing we have here going on is that I have clipped in on both sides of my belay loop. Nothing's on the belay loop. I am on the hard points on either side of it, and I've discovered here that this belay loop separates these two carabiners in case there wants to be some lockup or something, or they're too close to get a good tie off. Shouldn't really happen, because one of your devices is going to be floppy, right? They're not going to be tension on both of them. So right now there's nothing on this critter, so let's get her done. So what you're always afraid to do, I'm going to take off my rappel device. This is why you don't want to get too close, because otherwise you'll get that knot coming up in there. Okay, now get it right back on above that knot. When you're hanging by one friction hitch, that's not the time to take a selfie. Lock it up, tie it off. As you see, the knot is above the critter now. Love it. Make sure that critter's tied off, because now we're going to switch to putting the weight on the critter. Okay, we got slack. Now, your VT has to be as high as you can and still reach it, remembering that there's going to be stretch and you may be in a complete vertical situation, which this is not, but it's still good practice. Okay, so now we're gonna break this, slide it down. Everything's blocked. We're gonna slide it down, and hopefully the weight is now gonna be shifted to the critter with the knot magically right in the middle. Look at that. Perfect. So now there's no weight on the VT. All the weight's on the rappel device. We take the VT off. If I had a fireman belay going on, I wouldn't have to worry too much. I'd just rappel on my critter, or if we're almost to the ground. But what we're going to do now, I'm going to hang on to this, and we're just going to give ourselves a little bit more room. We're all on the critter now. We're going to say goodbye to that knot. Bye, knot. Give ourselves a little bit of room. Lock off again. Reinstall the VT, just because I have no backup. This is my backup. Okay, I'm gonna go over the top, then I'm gonna go underneath, then I'm gonna go on the top, then I'm gonna go underneath. Make the ends equal. Lock it up, test it. Okay, it works. Break it. Unlock the critter and continue our rappel. And there's our knot. It was almost so much fun we didn't realize we were doing it. Tony Seach here, passing a knot. Thanks for watching.